It's not every day you can see a white shark. We've tracked them 20,000 miles.
A team of University of Rhode Island researchers gathers aboard the Hope F Hudson, a URI research vessel, preparing for a long day of shark fishing and tagging. The boat motors through Wickford Harbor, into Narragansett Bay, past the iconic Plum Beach Lighthouse, and under the Jamestown Bridge to a spot just 6 miles off the Rhode Island coast. They chum the water to hopefully attract some sharks to the boat. Our first shark surprised everyone.
Right here, right there. First I thought it was Mako shark, but it's a different color, it's got a different look.
It was a juvenile great white shark. Brad Weatherby, a URI biological sciences professor, goes with his students on about 20 shark tagging trips per year. In all those trips since 2014, this is the first time he's seen a white shark.
Moving more slowly, but it's kind of like a big industrial version of a Mako shark.
White shark? Yeah, look, see, it's all white on the bottom. That's a white shark.
It's not every day you go out in the boat and see a white shark.
The shark seemed more curious than anything, just circling our boat, not really interested in the buffet we were offering.
In Rhode Island, we have small white sharks as opposed to the bigger ones they have up in Massachusetts.
The white shark took off. Fishing takes patience, lots of waiting, and sometimes fending off shearwater birds who continually try to steal your bait. Exactly an hour and 49 minutes after our white shark left, we got a bite. A tiny Mako.
Probably a year old.
These researchers bring sharks on board.
You can work a lot more quickly, more safe, and you don't have to worry about dropping things overboard.
Getting this baby shark on board was pretty easy.
Bring them on board, we put a hose in their mouth and pump water across their gills to aerate their gills, and try and do everything very quickly.
Once you get it on the boat, it's really a race against time.
Absolutely, yeah. We try and off the boat in like 5 to 8 minutes, so everyone's got a job.
Once the shark comes in, you're still out in the middle of the ocean bouncing around.
Absolutely, everything's moving around. You get wet, really wet. So, but it's all for the safety of the animal. It goes fast.
85. After a number of measurements were taken, the Mako was tagged and released.
People have recaptured about 10,000 Mako sharks with those little tags, and so it tells you point A and point B, but you don't have any information about how they got there. Like somebody might catch that shark here a year from now and think, oh, it didn't go anywhere, where it actually could have gone all the way down to Florida and back.
That's where a satellite tag would help to fill in the gaps between points A and B. So the lines go back into the water to hopefully get a bigger shark and attach a satellite tag. And our second Mako was much bigger and much stronger.
Very strong. They're all muscle, and they're the fastest shark in the ocean. Everything about them is fast. Their muscles, their circulatory system, their physiology, their gills, and everything about their body design is for speed.
The clock is ticking. Water hose goes into its mouth. The satellite tag gets attached and measurements get taken.
132.5. Yeah, so we're taking the pre-caudal length, so it's before the tail.
Willow Dunster will be a senior at URI this year. She is studying how different shark bodies change. For instance, a Mako versus a blue shark.
The fork length, which is where the tail splits, and then total length, which is all the way, like full length of the animal.
Julian Garrison is a master's student at URI who studies Mako sharks and their movements through the ocean.
It's a satellite transmitter. We attach them to the dorsal fin of the shark. This antenna, when the shark is at the surface of the water, sticks up out of the water and communicates with the satellite.
We've tagged over 130 Mako sharks with satellite transmitters. We've caught probably close to 150 altogether, different parts of the world, a lot of them around New England and on the east coast of the U.S.
You've tracked them pretty far too, right?
We've tracked them thousands of miles, 20,000 miles or so, all the way down to South America and halfway across the Atlantic towards Europe. And so with these satellite transmitters, we can track them for a long time.
Although they didn't attach one on this day, these URI researchers also attached cameras onto Mako sharks to see what they see, like this tuna fish crossing in front of a Mako. Why do you do this?
That's a good question. It's important for me to make a positive contribution towards sharks. I've been studying sharks for a long time. They're misunderstood. They don't have a very good reputation. They're fascinating, incredibly adapted to life in the ocean. They've been around for 400 million years. So much that's still unknown about them. They're not very well studied compared to a lot of species. Still pretty mysterious.